In this video, I'm going to show you how to find deals with little or no competition. So what I'm going to show you today is how we found a deal that was not for sale. So I'm going to tell you a story, guys, and it will make sense at the end, so make sure you watch the whole story. This is going back about 10, 12 years ago. I was on, I think it was Rightmove, and I was looking for a commercial property, and this was a time when you could convert offices into residential. Obviously at the time, a lot of offices were getting snapped up and it was very difficult to find the deal that I wanted. So what I done was I actually went on Rightmove and looked for properties that were available to rent. I saw one particular property that was on the market for about a good part of sort of 9 months to a year. So I called the agent up and I said, look, this property is available for rent. They said, yes. I said, fine. Can I buy it? They said, no. I said, well, look, the landlord's obviously losing money because it's been on the market for X amount of times, coming up to a year. So I'm sure they'll be happy to look at an offer. And the agent was like, no, because obviously he's going to make his commission monthly by renting it, so he's not really interested. But if you make a formal offer to an agent, they have to go to the landlord and actually present the offer. So I said, well, actually, do you know what? I'll put an offer forward at £300,000 to buy. Can you put it forward to the owner? Reluctant he was, but he did it. He came back and said, well, he'll take £330,000 if you're interested. And I said, well, I'll slap it up. So we purchased this at £330,000. We got permission to convert it into 4 one-bedroom flats. We tweaked it and we made some 2 beds, and we spent £200,000 at the time to convert this property into the flats that we have now. We've got car parking with it. I'm just trying to think at the same time what else we've done with it. There were a lot of people objecting, obviously, because it's a bit strange how the setup is. If you're looking at this property right now, you can probably see there's a courtyard there, there's like an area and there's a property. Everybody's got access to this road, so we actually own it as well, and people have right of way, so we had to make sure everybody else was happy. But anyway, so we're at 330 plus 200,000, £530,000 in 4 flats. Done it, took about a good part, because they were going back and forth with the council with the objections and etc. etc. It took a good part of a year to actually go from what it was to what it is now. And the bank valued it, we refinanced it at just shy of £1.6 million. So we got all our money back plus some. So what I'm trying to teach you here is sometimes when you look at properties for sale, also look at the ones available to rent. Look, I'm a landlord, I'm sure many of you are landlords out there. If your property is not renting, you're losing money paying that mortgage personally from yourself every month. That property sometimes becomes a liability. So some people would want to sell it. So people like us can go and buy those properties. So always make an offer for a property that's available on the market for rent, which has been on probably more than 6 months, because there's a fair, huge chance that that landlord is going to sell that property to you at the right price, of course. So you make sure the price is obviously good enough for you to work out the GDV and work backwards, as we've discussed in many of our videos. Another advantage that you have is, unless obviously you're watching this video, is you're going to have hardly any competition. So what's going to happen is people are going to see the property for rent and say that's not for sale and just sort of disregard it. Whereas if you got this trick up your sleeve, if you like, and you actually make an offer and you get it, you haven't got any competition. Or if you do have, after watching this video, you may have a handful, but it's not going to be as much as a property that's on the market for sale. So it's something that honestly works with us, and we've done it a few times. This is the story I've told you about one in the past, but we've done it a few times after that. Actually acquired one a few months ago in Windsor, which was for rent, and we purchased a commercial, made HMOs above. So guys, that's your tip from us. Hope you had a really good Christmas, and wishing you a happy new year. We'll see you on the other side of 2024, where we're going to come back and give you some more advice on how to purchase, how to buy, how to refinance. For now, enjoy. If you guys want more advice on how to find properties, there's a video right here. Click on it. It'll show you a video we done showing you guys how to find properties on Rightmove the right way.